Let us start with a new topic and very, very important concept, that is string handling. Introduction to strings. First of all, a string is nothing but collection of characters or a stream of characters, a set of characters that are juxtaposed. Collection of characters or set of characters is said to be a string. Or we can say that a string is a juxtaposition of characters. In general, in the case of C language, we have already seen how to read a character. A character can be read by using a specifier, what you call %C. Whereas, if you want to read a string or a print a string, we are going to use a format specifier called %s. %s is nothing but a string. But the thing is, whenever you declare a string, for example, string is nothing but a character array. Another definition is string is nothing but a character array. Character, yes, is nothing but a string. Character array, this is S of 10. S is a string. It can store 10 characters. S is a string. It can store 10 characters. Whenever you declare, for example, character S of 10 is equal to, if you are going to initialize a string that need to be enclosed in a double quotes. If it is a character sex is equal to M, that is M is nothing but male. This is a character declaration and this is a string declaration. Whenever you declare a string, automatically a character array will be created. Hanuman. And for every string that is by default, automatically it will be ended with \n. It's a null character. It is delimited by a null character. For every string we have by default, automatically the value is null character. Got it? String is a collection of characters. A string is a collection of characters juxtaposed. A string is a character array. In order to read a string or print a string, we are using a format specifier, what you call %s. And one more point is, string is a character array. So there is no need to use, it is a pointer type. That's why there is no need to use a mechanism, what you call ampersand, for reading any string. If it is integer, we used to read normal component. Now, how to read and print a string? For example, you may write either void or integer, there is our wish. Integer, there is a main function. I am declaring a character array, S of 10, printf. enter any string or enter your name. That is our wish. Enter any string or enter your name. Scanf percentage D, percentage yes, not D. Percentage D means it is an integer. Percentage yes, comma, there is no need to use a string. Simply, we have to use yes because the string name is yes. Printf \n, given string is or given name is percentage yes. What is that? Yes. That's it. Whenever you declare this, a string array will be created and it starts with SF0. When you use percentage yes and yes is the variable name. You may write name or anything. The given string is, we are going to print the output. What is that? Yes. Let us see how to execute. Say this. Let us see how to execute this program. Here, I am declaring a character array, character yes of 10, printf, enter your name. You had to read it. Scanf percentage D, yes. Printf, the given name is or given string is or your entered string is percentage yes. And what is a string? Yes, that's it. It's over. Execute the program. Enter your name. I am entering Hanuman is the name. The given string is, see this. Here I written percentage D. That's why it may not display anything. What you have to write? Percentage yes. Hanuman. The given name is Hanuman. This is a simple program for reading and printing a given string. Sometimes it is not a common practice for reading and printing the strings by using scanf or printf. That's why we are using two separate functions. Those functions are getters and putters. Getters is nothing but get a string. Putters is nothing but put a string. Getters is for getting a string, whereas putters is concerned, it is going to print a string onto the console. Console is nothing but an output area. So we are going to modify this program by using these two functions. Here, first thing is character array. There is a main function. There is a character array, yes of 10, printf, enter any string, or you may use, but no escape sequences are allowed in the case of put statement. Instead of scanf, what I am getting? Getters of, yes, get a string. Puts, given string is or given name is. Puts of, yes. That's it, over. Here we are using two categories of functions. What are those two categories? Number one is getters function. Second one is putters function. What is getters? Get a string. What is putters? Put a string. Listen, how to execute. I told you instead of scanf, I may write what? Getters. get s of yes. Here, instead of this statement, put s given name is put s of yes. You may use printf also, no problem. Enter your name, Hanuman. Enter your name. Just 1 second. This is under execution. Whenever we have a statement, get s and put s, it will print. Just wait. We are going to print something in the terms of get s and put s. And all of string handling functions. See, this given name is Hanuman. Instead of writing printf, we can write get s and put s. That's it. Now move on to our concept. Our concept is string handling functions. Our concept is string handling functions. Very important concept. How to handle strings in C language. There are all string handling functions are available in a header file called string.h. It's a preprocessor directive. It's a header file inclusion. If you write any string handling function, that must enclose a header file, what you call string.h. There are various categories of string handling functions in C. String length, strlen. It can be used for finding the length of a given string. For example, if you enter Ramu, it produces the output called 4. How many characters we have? 4. That's why it prints the length of a given string Ramu is 4. String length, it can be used for finding the length of a given string. String REV, string reverse. When you give Ramu, it will print Omar. This is called as a reverse of a given string. What is that? Reverse of a given string. And then string copy. For example, if you give Ram, this Ram will be copied onto another string called, this is string 1. And the copied string is string 2. String copy is a function which can be used for copying one string to another string. Next one. String concatenation, strcat. String concatenation. Concatenation is nothing but joining. I have two strings. Number one is Sai, second one is Ram, and the output will be Sai Ram. Sai Ram. Sai is string number 1. Ram is another string. When you combine both the strings, you will get Sai Ram. This is called as string concatenation. String comparison, strcmp. String comparison. If we have two strings, for example, Sai and Sai, both the strings are equal. String comparison function used for comparing two strings, and it produces whether both the strings are equal or one string A is greater than B or A is less than B. Even we have string n copy, string comparison, string length, string error, etc. But the most important functions are these. Now we start with the first function, what you call string length. strlen. String length function can be used to find length of a given string string length function returns an integer because length is in the form of integer. String length function accepts a string. For example, consider I am defining a character. I may take str of 10. Our ultimate aim is to produce the length of a given string. That's why I'm taking integer L is equal to 0. Initiate the length of a given string is equal to 0. Put is enter any string. If you want to read it, how to get this? Sir, you may use the simple method either putters or getters. Sir, I want to use printf and scanf. Yes, you can take, that is our wish. Putters enter any string. Once a string is scanned or you get, then length is equal to ln is equal to length is equal to function name is string length of what? str. What is the string name? str here. So the length of a given string can be found by using a function called string length function. After that, integer, we don't have a direct function. That's why length of a given string is equal to %d. I told you length can be measured by using an integer. Now you can get length of a given string. Let us see. I told you whenever you are using string handling functions, better to add string.h. For example, hash include string.h. Sometimes even though you are not giving string.h, it will execute, but the common practice is to give. So here I am defining the variables. What variables you require? You require a character data type, what you call character array, str of 10. And if you want to find the length, that's why I'm taking a variable called L. Put as or printf, your wish, enter any string. How to read it? You may use either scanf or getters str. Length is equal to, I told you, variable name is L. You may use L len or length, anything, your wish. Str len of what? str. After that, printf \n, that is escape sequence for creating a new line. Length of a given string is length of a given string is %d. What is that variable? L. That's it. Whenever you have errors, it displays debugging. I told you debugging is a method of executing the program, intended to find an error. Here I'm giving the string name is Hanuman. Length of a given string is how many characters we have? H, A, N, U, M, A, N. Total number of characters are 7. That's why it displays Sri Sai Ram. Total number of characters in a given string is 9. Got it? Once again, what is our program? Our program is to find length of a given string. String length, strlen means it is called as a string length. How to find the string length? By using a function called strlen. What it returns an integer. That's why what variables I have taken, that is a character array that is called as a str of 10. I'm taking an integer variable L is equal to 0 and put as or printf you may use. You may ask the component for entering any string. Please enter any string. Then what happens? And then enter any string. And then L is equal to, what is that? Length is equal to string length of str. So this function is going to count the number of characters in the given string except the null character. I told you every character, every string must be ended with a null character, what you call \0. Then I am printing length of a given string is L. Okay, this is string length function. Next one is string reverse function. STRREV, string reverse. This function is used for performing reversing a given string. For example, if you give input Ramu, the string reverse function can convert that into the reverse what you call Omar. It returns only a string variable, but it may not require any additional variable. The function itself performs reversing. Here, what variables we require? Character, str of 10. There is no need to have any other variable. Printf or puts, enter any string. Enter any string. What I'm doing? How to get it? Getters of str, getters of string. Simply, the function is strrev of str. What happens? String reverse function will be executing on str, performs reverse of a given string, and it stores on that string itself. And then printf, or you may use puts, printf reverse of a given string is equal to reverse of a given string is equal to percentage. Yes, I told you first string. Same str. I told you first it performs reverse. The same thing will be stored with the string reverse function. Now, see how to execute this. I told you for all string handling functions, which header file is needed? Hash include string.h. Then what happens? You have to declare a variable. You have to declare a variable character str of 10. You may take any size, that is your wish. Str of 10. Puts enter any string or enter your name. How to read it? You may use either scanf or getters. Getters of str. Then strrev of str. What is strrev? String reverse. String reverse. On which string? The given string. Which is the given string? str. After that, we may print. I told you, you may use either puts or printf. Reverse of a given string is percentage yes. What is that? str. After reverse, the same value will be stored with str. Here, get is of get is. Okay. String hash include. Otherwise, we'll do one thing. Percentage yes, str. Percentage yes. strrev. Hash includes string dot h. Okay. Character string. Okay. We'll do one thing. I will copy it once. For example, see, sometimes the main issue is sometimes this compiler may not be supporting. That's why I will do one thing. I will do one thing. Yes. I will go for Turbo C compiler. You can directly execute Turbo C compiler so that it executes properly. Let us see. Okay, let us see. Here, Alt F3, I told you I'm taking a new window, what you call Alt Enter. Just it is under loading. 1 second. See, directly you can execute our program in the case of sometimes some of the functions may not be supported by online compilers. That's why better to use at that time, better to use a compiler, what you call Turbo C compiler. Right. It's not supporting properly. That is the problem. Okay. Say this. Hash include standard input output header file. Hash include string.h. There is a main function. You may use either void or normal component. Here I'm defining str of 10. I'm defining a string variable printf enter any string. You have to read it. Get s of str, rev of str, printf or put as your wish, reverse of a given string is percentage yes, what is that? STR. If you want to see the output immediately, there is a get ch function. Control F9. Okay. Get ch. If you want to handle get ch function, there should be other component, what you call console input output header file. There is another function called control F9. See this. Enter any string. What is the given number? Ramu. What is the output? See that. Umar. I told you sometimes online compilers may not support some functions. That's why here what is this function? String reverse. What is string reverse? We are going to perform reverse operation on a given string. What is the given string? Ramu. What is the reverse? Umar. So for this, I have already declared string. Enter any string. There is a function called string reverse. It performs reverse. After that, we are printing the same. Okay. This is a string reverse function. Okay. That's all.